Welcome to From Betrayal to Breakthrough, and here is a mini dose of Dr. Debi where I'm sharing tips, suggestions, strategies, and sometimes just motivation to have you move past your betrayal once and for all. In the PBT Institute, members get an open Q&A with me where they can ask me any question they want and I answer it. So yesterday, one of our members asked a question about her weight. She said, I don't get it. I'm doing everything right. Why am I not losing weight? And being in health for 30 years, so often it's not about the food. It has nothing to do with the food. Think about what weight does. It provides protection. When we're young, we hide behind mom or dad's leg. When we're older, that weight provides the same protection. So we started diving into a few things, and she's going through a divorce. And I said, okay, well, what are you afraid of? What is the weight preventing you from facing, feeling, whatever? And all of a sudden she realized all of the things she has to deal with once, she really goes through these divorce proceedings, and the weight is almost there as a way to protect her against all these things she has to face. So what we did was work through, give us one thing that you have to face. And she mentioned it. And I was like, okay, well, now here's where, if you were to move through that, how would it feel? Would you be okay with it? Have a talk with yourself and see what happens if I actually go through with this. How do I feel? And she was like, okay, I could do that. Yeah. And she felt this sense of calm. And the body is always trying to protect us. But when you make peace with it, and when you realize that's what it's there for, that's what the weight's there for, then we can make some different decisions and do something about it. So if you're all of a sudden realizing, what the heck is this weight doing here? And why is it not leaving? Very often it's there to protect you. And if it realizes it doesn't need your protection, then it's free to go. Hope that helps. I was working with one of our members yesterday. She came into the PBT Institute in stage 2 out of the 5 stages from betrayal to breakthrough, and she's in stage 4 now, which is my absolute favorite stage out of the 5 stages. Stage 4 is where transformation begins. It's very action-oriented, but it's not action-oriented around how do I survive this experience or looking up, narcissists and what happens and gaslighting. No, it's action-oriented around me and how do I change and how do I create this new version of me and all these really exciting things. So she's noticing in a lot of the people in her world, boundaries were getting crossed. And the old version of her sort of just, let it happen and felt bad about it. And this new version is taking it all on. And she's like, it's just exhausting. Yes, you are deliberately and intentionally creating a new version of you that didn't exist beforehand. You look at everything and you say, okay, what parts of me did I love? Oh, I loved that I did this. I loved that I was like this. And you take all those parts and you leave behind anything that no longer serves. So what we discovered yesterday was she has this big wide open heart. She's caring and loving. You take that with you. But the part where the boundaries got crossed, no, you don't take that with you. And when you intentionally create this new version of yourself, you are moving towards post-betrayal transformation, the complete and total rebuild of your life and yourself after an experience with betrayal. So if you are stuck in stage 3, the most common place to get stuck, keep going. Stage 4 is where transformation begins. You've been through the worst of it already. You owe it to yourself to do something really good with something really painful. Of course, we're here to help. So one of our programs in the PBT Institute is called Rebuild, and that's for the betrayer who really wants to clean up their act and become someone they're proud of. So every month they have a call with me, and we had it last night, men, women on the call. And this one guy asked a question and he said, I don't get it. When she's triggered, I'm trying to get her to make sense. She's just acting irrationally and not making any sense. And I explained it like this, so simply, and I hope this helps you. When someone is triggered, they're not thinking rationally. You have to imagine it's like their mind is hijacked and it's completely offline. So when you're coming from your mind, trying to appeal to their mind, it's a complete waste of time. And it's even a waste of time if you come from your mind trying to appeal to their heart. That's a waste of time too. So what's the only thing that works when someone's triggered? Coming from your heart to their heart. So it is not a mind to mind. It's not a mind to heart. It is a heart to heart when someone's triggered. I hope that helps. You need the right tools, support, and the right community to move through the 5 stages from betrayal to breakthrough. And we have all that within the PBT Institute. So join us at the PBT, as in post-betrayal transformation, thepbtinstitute.com. There's a version of you who's so confident, healthy, peaceful, and happy on the other end of your healing, and we can't wait to help you get there. We got you. Thanks for listening, and here's to your breakthrough.